Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ken Hall again. This is my Moki 1A, a 30cc engine that I'm glad to say survived. A week ago, Thursday, it had a very poor interaction with the ground. It was installed in a Horizon Ultra Stick, and that's a POS, by the way. The firewall came off when I first started this engine on it, and the Horizon replaced the fuselage for me, but I'd already epoxied the tail surfaces on, so I simply fixed the firewall. After 2.5 gallons of fuel through that Ultra Stick, the tail completely ripped off. It fin ripped off first, and then that tore the rudder back, of course, tore the tail wheel partially loose, ripping the back of the stab off, and the stabilizer separated from the airplane. I'm very happy to say my Moki survived. Notice the blue tubing on the exhaust? Well, that's to cover all the dents and stuff in the pipes from the fuselage collapsing around it. As you can see, it's running very, very good again. I had to redo the carburetor mount. I had to fix the pulse line. It didn't take the interaction with the ground well. Got ripped out of the carburetor. The fuselage literally collapsed over on the back of the engine. The engine, these exhaust pipes, which end right where my finger is, were about an inch, inch and a half below ground level. When the fuselage came slamming forward, it kind of bent the back of this top pipe right here really bad. I've straightened it out, but I put the tubes on, made some holes straightening it out. It's aluminum, and the tubes now are there to extend. And but the engine itself survived, and I'm thrilled. The ignition survived. Unfortunately, my receiver didn't survive the mishap, and neither did the battery, the power supply for the ignition. I guess that's a boy, what did they call those little things? They're from Aerotech. The front two pots, those big pots that stick up. Let me see. That was the ignition battery eliminator circuit. That didn't survive. And yep, I've run nearly a 16-ounce tank of fuel through it. Yes, I love to run engines. Have a great day. My Moki survived its ride on a Horizon Ultra Stick, which is a POS, by the way. The wood was so soft that epoxy held just fine, and the wood separated. The tongue that goes in the fuselage broke off, and it just ripped right off. That's the tongue of the fin. Have a great day. Bye.